Hey, Mike's recording the call.
What's up, Spreaker? We're waiting for YouTube to come on. We're recording now. This is The Couch. I'm DJ Gonzo. We got Skribbal. We got Gringo Suave. It's going to be a fucking mess. No, this should be fucking awesome. It's always a blessing when Skribbal comes on. He insults me and bullies me a lot.
Goddamn right, you little bitch.
God, I hate that word so much. When we come out there, we're gonna smoke one. We're gonna smoke one, but I'm gonna pee touch you for that one.
I love it, bro.
We already got the pee touches already. But I can rock on.
I'm pro pee touching friends.
See, I don't know what it is from us fucking white dudes back in California and Southern California and shit. Gay play till somebody's really uncomfortable. They're really, really big and they're tired of it.
Yeah, then all of a sudden somebody just snaps and it's not fun anymore.
Or you accidentally fucking pee check your friend and find out that he's got a weapon down there and you feel really bad for the rest of your life about it.
That sounds like some personal shit, bro.
It just sounds like something I read on Facebook. Yeah, that I posted. Yeah, someone touched my huge penis. I will switch it around, guys.
It wasn't yours then.
Yeah, spit it out, right? This show, I love you too, baby. This show has hit rock bottom already, but I think we can kick the floor out.
The show is detoured immensely already. Let's go.
It has. Let's straighten it up a little bit here. Let's talk about Christianity.
Okay.
I want to know about your first fucking CD, bro.
Oh my god. God damn it. Why'd I fucking mention this shit? God damn it.
Because you wanted this to come out on the couch, bro. It's a safe.
Yeah, bro. I basically when I was a teenager, I started as a fucking basically as a kid, 12 years old, 12 years old. I started off as a Christian rapper because that's the only thing, because I moved from Oregon to live with my grandparents here in Cali. And my grandmother was a hardcore Christian. So that was the only thing I could do. You know what I mean? So I look back on a lot of that shit. And you know, most of that shit was written when I was a kid. So right. I'm all cool with it, you know? It's just, I used to really run from it. You know what I mean? I used to be like, nah, don't fucking bring that shit up. You know what I mean? But now I'm older. I don't give a fuck. It's like, I could go back and listen to it and cringe like a motherfucker. And it's actually pretty fun.
Right? You don't find any humor in it?
I laugh at it, you know what I mean? Like, because none of it makes any sense, you know? But, yeah, I mean, typically I don't really listen to the shit, you know, unless someone fucking, like my homie D fucking found a copy of an EP I released fucking years and years ago. And I had him send me a copy of that shit and I just cringed fucking, and then immediately deleted that shit.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Well, that answered my next question because I was going to ask you, were you sitting around like 12 going like, you know how I get the ladies? I'm going to be a Christian rapper.
Get all the fucking Christian pussies soaking.
Right?
That South Park episode really spoke to you. They started their Christian rock, the +1 or something.
I love that. That's such a classic episode.
Mm-hmm.
It was fucking great. I just had to ask about it because I was curious.
Hey, bro.
How old's that SRH shirt, Mike?
Huh?
How old's that SRH shirt? Is that new?
No, I don't think so because I went to like in Kingman, they got one like little bullshit ass fucking, it looks like the skater stores from back home and shit, you know, SRH flag out front, everything in there. I go in there and everything's like, the black's like an off shade of black. Like everything's all kind of faded. Like no one's really bought shit in there forever.
Yeah.
You know, it's like a white dude and an Asian lady. No, a white lady and an Asian dude in there. And it's just like the only decent thing I could fucking find in the whole damn store. So I was like,
what?
Fuck, this is probably old as hell.
But what does the Asian lady got to do with anything?
Because remember, a lot of those owned back home are owned by Koreans.
All right, fair. Racist son of a bitch.
All right. No, you can have your charger, you just don't get your other thing.
He ain't
Sorry.
even hear it, so he ain't
No,
even hear
she
it, so he can't repeat it.
Look, Living Dead girl, get over here. You have some explaining to do. She came over here talking about you did it. You really did it. And I'm like, dude, I didn't. What did I do? You know?
Well, he told me he wanted me back here for the interview tonight, and I was like, well, I got things to do. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. This motherfucker took my whole charging cord, extension cord, and brought it all back here. So I walked back here. I was like, dude, I saw what you did. I got you. Like, I get it. Made it where I had to come back here.
Hey,
technically,
the show must go on.
right? Well, technically, put it this way: when she met you before I did,
Yeah.
you said she hit you about the show, and you said, "Yeah, I'll do the show, but you have to be on it too."
Yeah.
And she never lived up to that. So she got to sit here for a second, you know?
Well, I said that. I said that because you're boring as fuck, Mike.
Right, I know. She still comes out and just picks on me every time here. He's like, I don't know, I would be the older fucking brother, so I don't know what's up with that.
Come on, steal your thunder.
Right?
Oh,
Always.
I thought he said, come on your ceiling thunder.
No, he said she comes on to steal your thunder.
Oh, okay, cool. Well, see, I was close.
You're such
Dirty
Mike.
mind.
Oh, so like we kicked out the floor on the bottom of this show already today.
Yeah.
It's been awesome. It's great.
I'm all nasty and sweaty. I just got done cleaning a bathroom.
Somehow that does that for me.
Mike's at like quarter chub already.
Hey, do you want to see the face that if things get real bad for us, he's gonna do this face. We're gonna sell his ass out there. Where's your sexy face?
That's the duck lips, bitch.
All about him, right?
Great.
Hold on.
Oh shit! Oh, you're gonna pull all the Karen. You're gonna pull all the Karen.
Keep those lips for fans only.
Yeah. No more free stuff. Let's block your mouth. That's your money maker.
People think I make money off collabs. Nah, bitch. This is how I do it.
Wait,
For those of you that are listening and can't see this, make sure you tune in on YouTube and watch this because this shit's funny.
Oh, it's too much. Like, if you guys saw this, I guarantee you at least 2 out of 5 of you would be wet right now. And I'm talking about you dudes.
And that's a service we provide for the community.
Right, yeah. It's
Free of charge.
Yeah. Holy shit.
Like I had to grab this to show you. Because I got kind of the same story, man, about the last thing in the shop.
Oh, that's freaking dope, though.
Yeah, it was a little head shop there. It's got, see, SRH up there in the corner.
Nice.
Yeah, I don't know if it's an authentic thing or if it's just some knockoff, but I ain't never seen one like it, you know?
Either way, it's cool.
Hell yeah.
Now I can't even look at you in the face, Scrub. I can't. I'm gonna wake up at night going, get the lips away from me.
God damn it. Don't make me do it again, bitch.
That's two creepy touches. Let's just do a little music on this. This because you rap of sorts, right? Like you're a rapper.
Look at those lips. Obviously, he spits.
Right. And Gringo's beard catches the night watch.
No, that's not what I meant.
So, folks out there, we're being flipped off right now.
I totally did not mean.
I just got fingered by Skribbal. I wish I could be on Facebook at the same time right now. I would totally post that right now with the link to the show. I just got fingered by Skribbal. That's the stuff we need out there.
Hey, you said there's a. You said there's a. Is there a live chat?
Yeah, there's a live chat on speaker. If they go to that speaker link, that tiny link thing I sent you, or the last link I sent you. No, the last link I sent you. There's chat.
Yeah. I posted it on all my shit, but I'm trying to find the fucking. I'm trying to find the chat room, but I can't.
It'll say like fuck, I don't know where it is on that part. You have to look at your phone.
Oh yeah, I think once you click on the episode and hit play, like it should pull up the whole last page.
I don't remember what it looks like because I don't listen to my own shows anymore. Go shout.
Well, it's a true testament to you, Mike. There's nobody here.
It is nobody.
He hits.
Yeah,
I click the link and it pulls right up.
You hit that little comment button right there.
I got it.
Yeah. I already know what's gonna happen right here. Can I beat him to it?
Hey, but before we get started, I got a bunch of people that wanted me to give them a shout out. So a big shout out to Chris Chrome of Behind That Suit, Preacher, Praise One, Unity. Let's see, everyone on Force 5 Records. You know what I mean? Big shout out to all you motherfuckers. If anyone's tuned in right now.
Fuck Rick Dog.
And
so yeah,
how'd you originally get linked up with Donnie in the first place?
That all happened through Danny Diablo. So what happened was I'm a huge podcast fan, so you know I've been listening to podcasts for fucking years and years. So Danny Diablo was on Jamie Joss's podcast, and Danny was saying, you know, I'm always looking for like new artists to fuck with and all this shit. So I just sent him a copy of my album, Drug Spun Funk, and he was fucking with it. And he told Donnie about me. And at the same time, I have this dude, Joshua Toomey from the Talk To Me podcast, talking to Donnie about me.
Oh, shit.
So I had two different motherfuckers coming at the dude. So here I am.
That's what's up. Hella grassroots, just organic, fucking made to happen type shit. I like it.
I guess I'm a podcast rapper. You know what I mean?
That ain't a bad thing, I don't think.
Or a rap podcast.
Gringo, you might want to move over a little to your left. I think we're gonna half face you from the view I got.
You got like half of me on the screen.
It's a learning thing.
I still don't see Skribbal though.
I'm in a tiny box on the right hand side. That's and both of you are fucking gigantic. So
right, that's the way it is. If you're on a computer, you make yourself bigger though.
Oh, I can always make myself bigger on the computer, bro.
Isn't that what computers were invented for?
Well, I'm not going to argue with that. Hey, but bro, okay, so like, we know how you got there and shit, but since you last came on and I didn't record your video,
yeah,
you've done some dope shit. You've done Quarantine Sessions, you've done the song with our man, and you also did with Judas Priest.
Well, I would love to do a song with Judas Priest, but I did a song with Judah Priest. But yeah, I understand what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying? I speak in Gonzo, okay?
What did we talk about the last time I came on?
We talked a little bit we did a little bit of the basic, but then we went off on a bunch of random stuff. And like looking at you through your glasses and shit, like the reflections and shit. I mean, that could have been a conversation I had in my own head at the time. I don't know. I do know that you're like, bro, I can't later. Let's do it now. And you were the only daytime one I ever did.
Yeah.
Right? Oh, we do have someone. We have From the Dungeon podcast is in the chat. And they say, what's up with that Black Eyed Children album? When is it coming out?
The Black Eyed Children album, I got it like 90% done, but I don't know, man. Like, this is a really important album, so I'm trying not to concentrate too hard on it because I don't want to overthink the shit. But several times I've gone back and just like scrapped half the fucking songs and then made new songs. And now I feel like I have to do it again. But you know, that's just me as an artist over fucking thinking everything to death. So realistically, it'll probably be out either this summer or, you know, September-ish probably.
Okay, question. So remember you were going on Instagram a lot with beats and going over stuff. Was that part of Black Eyed Children, or was that part of quarantine sessions?
Yeah. Yeah, I went on Instagram and I was doing a bunch of final mixes. Yeah, like I said, it's like 90% done. You know what I mean? I'm just waiting on a couple collabs, but I'm always making new songs and like cutting songs. So I really, you know, an album starts off as one thing, but by the end of it, it's totally not even what you had imagined yourself. You know what I mean? It becomes something totally different because you're taking tracks off, you're making new tracks. You know what I mean? So it just goes through all these evolutions. So yeah, that I was doing final mixing for that, and I don't know. I'll probably keep. I realistically got about 25 songs done, but I'll realistically probably keep about 10 of them that I have done right now, and then probably add 4 or 5 more, and it'll be done. I got some crazy fucking features on this. I can't. There's a couple. You know, Mike. I told you. We got one feature on here that's on some cultural icon shit, and I can't announce that yet. But when I do, people are gonna fucking flip their shit, man.
Yeah, I've gotten better at not spoiling shit. Like I catch myself, I think before I'm like, no, never mind.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Yeah,
Well,
when it comes to the live, you got to be on top of that.
Right?
I've spoiled everything on my fucking album so far. Like every feature on my fucking album has been spoiled. So this is the biggest feature I've ever had. So I'm doing my best not to say shit.
Are you when you do something like this, or at this point now, do you have other people that you respect kind of listen to your music and go over stuff, or do you kind of just keep that to yourself so you have just like your vibe on it? Beyond collabs.
What do you mean? Like do I send it to people and get their opinions and shit on it?
Yeah.
No, but I am gonna do that with this album. You know what I mean? I'll probably send like 20 tracks to my closest homies who I really trust, which won't include you, you fuck.
I know. You fuck.
But yeah, I'll probably do that and see, hey, which ones overall do people dislike? You know what I mean? I'll probably do something like that. But no, I've never really done that before, but I have been thinking about it lately.
Hey, what do you got over there, Gringo?
I ain't got shit right now, man. I was thinking about how the same thing happened with that newest Suave track, the Suave for Life. Like right before all this started, man, he popped in my messenger and was like, "You want to hear some new?" And like you can't even mention the features, and then it dropped, and it was fucking sick, gang, bro. And that was killer.
I saw the hints online over that.
To be asked my opinion from him, like, really meant a lot to me, you know? Like, means I'm going places. People think of me. I come on people's mind more than I used to. That's always a good feeling.
That's good, man. Sick Gang that's class in them, right?
Class. Yeah. Don O'Reilly, who also has a similar background. What did he tell us? His label went Christian on him.
Yeah, his label went Christian, and he was like, "No." I think what's in the Warner Brothers?
Maybe not Warner Brothers, but Warner Music.
Warner Music, yeah.
A division of Warner Brothers or something like that, and then they turn. Mm-hmm. Hey, man, there's a lot of money in Christian music. You know what I mean? Christians will buy anything.
Yeah, those people love giving up their money.
I don't know whose laugh that was, but that was the creepiest laugh, and then like the sound came from neither one of you. It tripped me the fuck out. I thought it was the chat talking to me. I'm having a hell of a night.
That's our laugh harmony.
Oh, okay. We got a question here from the Dudgeon podcast. I don't know why every time I say yo, I try to do my generic ass Skribbal voice. Yo! Skribbal, what's your top 3 meals in the world?
Top 3 what?
Top 3 meals in the world. That's from Dungeon Podcast, from the Dungeon.
Well, for shout out from the Dungeon Podcast, that's my homie D Rotten. I don't know, fucking burger, steak sandwich. I'm pretty fucking American, bro. Burger, steak sandwich, carne asada.
Hell yeah. All
Or like
beef.
what he likes to call cock meat sandwich, but you know, either way.
Aren't you like, you motherfucker?
Yeah. Hey, if you ever heard our messages back and forth, we just randomly fucking talk shit all the fucking time. All of Force 5, everybody talks shit. Horribly talk shit.
Yeah, I mean, that's what it's about, bro. Like, we don't give a fuck about the music. We just like talking shit to people.
Fucking every single one. I have been the brunt of it. I have been in on it because, I mean, I've gone so far as to make a fucking Nickelback's lead singer make an email in his name and send emails to Donnie talking about why don't you love me? Like, why wouldn't you have with me? Rick Dog's a dope ass fucking hype man. And he wrote back, fuck Rick Dog, you can have him, fuck you too, or some shit. And I was like, damn, like why so angry? You know, Donnie, I love you. You know, this is Chad Kroger.
We'll see how Donnie feels about it when I get Chad Kroger on a fucking song and he wants to hop on the shit.
Dude, that would be fucking awesome. We'll see. Hey.
Featuring him and dude from Trapped.
Fuck that.
What the fuck? Yeah. Hey, by the way, dope ass fucking interview on the was it the Diablo's Den, right? Danny Diablo's podcast?
Yeah, I went on Danny Diablo's podcast, Diablo's Den. Everyone go check it out. It's on all the podcast spots. And if you want the visual element, it's on YouTube. And yeah, I went on there. We talked some shit. It was really dope. I love Danny Diablo. He's fucking insane.
Yeah, dude is fucking badass. He really is. Like, I think the first song I ever heard of his was Sex and Violence with Everlast and Tim Armstrong.
Armstrong, sex and violence, sex and violence. Yeah.
Hey, Everlast is talking about we just kill him and rape him and shit. I was like, what?
Wasn't that
Hey, man.
Exploited first?
It was Exploited.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When SLC Punk, that's where I first heard that track.
When you do some shit with Danny, bro, like you'll notice like Everlast, you know, Everlast is really like you know, his music is really deep and heartfelt and soulful, you know what I mean? When he's on some shit with Danny Diablo, he's like, I'll fucking kill you motherfuckers. Like, you just gotta get into that zone, you know what I mean? If you're fucking with Danny, like, you gotta be on some shit.
You have to, absolutely. I totally agree. I mean, look at him on La Coca Nostra and shit.
It's La Coca Nostra, Saco Nocho. God, that first Coca album is one of the greatest fucking hip-hop albums of all fucking time, man. A Brand You Can Trust. And then I love Ill Bill. Don't get me wrong. I love Ill Bill and Slain and Lethal and all those motherfuckers. But La Coca was just never the same to me when Everlast left and they did those other two records. It's like, this isn't Coca, you know?
Yeah. Well, that first album, like the first single and shit, starting out, it's like, fuck Tony Montana, We Kill Kids. You're like, I know where this album's going. Like, you already know this album's going to hit.
If he did still be alive, Al Pacino fucked up twice.
Yeah.
Hard, bro.
That was definitely one of the first, like, super groups that just took off for me, you know? Like, just to see a bunch of legends in the game together like that and just what it created was beautiful.
East Coast and West Coast styles together. That shit was dope.
Yeah.
Actually,
I love that album. That album is really, I credit A Brand You Can Trust and a Liar and a Thief by Diabolic. Those two albums, when I heard that, both of those albums, I completely flipped my entire style, bro, because at that point before I heard those albums, I was like really trying to do some Sage Francis, Brother Ali, Atmosphere, Rhyme Sayers type shit. You know what I mean? I was trying to I was trying to tell stories and shit like that. And then I heard fucking Diabolic and the Coca Nostra. I'm like, yo, fuck that shit. Like, this is who I am. This is my calling right here.
Yeah, the
Right?
straight core.
TJ, it speaks to your background and stuff, you know, like you've talked about before, the foster homes and all that, you know, living in fucking crazy places and shit. It probably kind of spoke to you, you know what I mean? Like being there.
Yeah, and there was something, you know, like I still love Atmosphere. I think Atmosphere Slug is one of the greatest storytellers in hip hop.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? But I don't really connect with it. You know what I mean? Like, and I connected, some part of me connected with it back then, and I still connect with it a little bit. But when I heard that raw, fucking gutter drug white boy shit, like that was the shit. I'm like, oh, so I can do this. You know what I mean? Like that made me like, oh, I can. There is a lane for motherfuckers like me that have been through grew up in crack houses and been through all this crazy shit. You know what I mean? And that just got the fucking anger out, man. It was like when I started blasting fucking La Coca and I memorized every word. It just like got all this fucking anger that I didn't even know I had it in me, bro. But it would come out when I would just like be in the garage smoking and fucking listening to Coca in my headphones. You know what I mean? It really fucking affected me, man. And that's why I say Everlast is my Eminem. You know what I mean? Everyone's always over Eminem's on Eminem's dick and shit. And props to Eminem. He's a fucking, I mean, you can't argue he's a great lyricist and all that shit. But Everlast, like, that's more relatable to me. La Coca, Diabolic, that shit's more relatable to me.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I always liked him. I had the Shenanigans, the House of Pain tape. I had it. Say it again?
Shamrock Shenanigans.
Yeah, Shamrocks and Shenanigans. I had it, but one of the first CDs I ever fucking bought was Everlast's Whitey Ford album, and it was like my real introduction to him and shit. Because I'd seen him on HBO. They used to do these like live shows on HBO when it was real. I'm talking about way back and shit. Fucking but he came out there and he did the set, and that's when I fell in love with Everlast. I was like, this dude is fucking badass. Like I can feel his shit.
Dude, for me, it was, I mean, I'd heard that radio hit he had escaping me right now, but, yeah, What It's Like. But then my parents were huge Santana fans, and they bought that Supernatural album that had Rob Thomas on it, and there was a track with Everlast on there.
Yeah.
It's like, and there's a monster living under your bed. I was like, bet, dude.
Put your lights on. Put your lights.
Yeah, that was the jam, dude. I was like, all right, maybe my parents are kind of cool.
Yeah, fucking see, like, and we came in. I know me and Skribbal went different routes in our music, even though we're both from Southern California. Like, I try and get on his podcast all the time, but he's either done these albums or he can't stand anything I like, or it's people we can't really do that with right now. And I'm like, dude.
No, there's a lot of things I'm into that just are obscure and lost on people, but
Oh no, not with us. He just fucking doesn't like what I like, and I didn't like this shit. He hates Sublime.
Yeah, I fucking hate Sublime, bro. I respect Sublime. You know what I mean? I respect the fuck out of Sublime, and I'm sure the surviving members are good dudes. You know what I mean? They really are. But yeah, it's just not. That's never been my get down. The whole reggae white boy shit.
Somehow that shit just spoke for me because it was the stories he was telling and shit. Sick squeaker pad, you know what I mean?
Dude, I got to see Sublime with Rome and Pennywise with Cottonmouth and Twisted at this one-off show at Oklahoma City Downtown Air Park, a big outdoor venue. It didn't last very long, but it was a badass time, dude. Seeing Pennywise, like, in the whole crowd, I was like, I thought I was the only one that rocked Bro Hymn, but everybody's singing that right along. And
right, you see the views?
And
But
I
no,
guess like their
Skribbal,
tours just kind of coincided. You know what I mean? I think Cottonmouth and Twisted were doing a tour together, and Sublime with Rome with Pennywise were doing one, and it just they crossed paths there and did one show.
And
That was a
to
great
be
fucking
fair,
night.
to be fair, I'd never seen Sublime live. I've never seen Pennywise. You know what I mean? I bet live I'd probably have a great fucking time. You know what I mean? I'm not taking anything away from that. You
Yeah,
know?
I couldn't say either way about that. Your comment about Sublime, original Sublime, because I seen him in '95 at the original Soma in San Diego and shit. Back when No Doubt was fucking actually punk rock kind of, like, well, kind of. Fucking she had
well,
braids
it
and
was
shit.
ska, yeah.
But I only remember like 4 songs. Fucking, I got fucking the shit knocked out of me by this big ass dude. And then fucking the 2 Mormons I was with that took me down there. Well, dude tries to pop him, and dude just headbutts his face wide open. And I left. But from there, I don't know. It just worked for me, I guess. First concert.
Oh shit, that was your first one?
Yeah, dude. I was, 17 or 18?
That's an
And got invited
experience.
down there, and I got to see him. And then fucking like 6, 7 months later, he fucking died. I was like, what the fuck?
Wow. Hey man, at least you got in there, bro. Before right before it fucking happened.
Right? No,
It doesn't.
absolutely. I'm blessed for that. I
Like,
just
see, I love Ronnie James Dio, and
deal.
Dio passed away in '09, and when he passed away, I was more into thrash metal. You know what I mean? I was all about fucking Slayer and Megadeth and shit,
Yeah.
and I respected Dio and what he did with Sabbath and all that shit. But I thought he was corny because of Rainbow in the Dark and all
Yeah.
that shit. But
The 80s
now,
ballads.
as an adult, bro, Dio, every solo Dio album, like I love everything Dio ever did, and he was one of the most fucking amazing live performers ever. And I didn't get to see him, and I had a chance.
Damn. True with that too. Yeah.
Out,
Yeah,
bro.
it's always good to take the chance. Like most shows I end up going to so last minute, but I'm like, when am I gonna do this again? You know, when am I gonna get
You
out and
go to
see a
more shows
live
than
concert?
anybody I know. You go to more shows than fucking dudes that spend all year on tour go to.
Usually, until all this shit hit. But
Yeah.
that one I got to go to on Friday was real legit. Champa was there but he didn't perform. We had Creature Click there. I got to pick up their new CD,
Nice.
and
You have to play affiliates.
yeah, they gave me like a lithograph, a little printout of their in-store promo. Because I was telling them I'm looking for all kinds of canceled tour gear. Like, where'd all that go? You know, somebody printed up a bunch of shirts with tour dates that never fucking happened.
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
that's our retirement, bro.
Hey, watch out for bootlegs though, because people will be bootlegging that shit. Like, no, this was a tour they were going to go on. It was the top secret shit. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
true.
This was ICP and Twisted getting together in December, but nobody knew about it. But we printed this shit up though, like Beef and
Yeah.
Squash.
Yeah.
They'd be like, "Oh, I'll buy it. I'm gonna go home. I must buy it."
But didn't uh I'm pretty sure it was somebody, a sub label of Suburban Noise maybe, that purchased all the rights to Sublime's discography. Like, I think this is back in like 2007 or between 2007 and 2013. Somebody got all the rights to Sublime, and I think Zinger might still be making royalties off Sublime shit, man. 'Cause they did a grip of shows together. They were
Yeah.
they were huge supporters of SRH in the beginning, you know,
Yeah,
like getting it off the
I
ground.
knew. I didn't know the rest. Like, that's fucking dope.
I may be wrong about who it was, but I'll Wikipedia it later. I'll shoot you the link.
Long Beach Dub All Stars. I'm excited.
That new album was ill.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Hey, man, they're they were at SRH Fest last year,
Yeah,
and they killed it, bro. They were they blew my mind, bro. Like it was pretty fucking amazing. I was not expecting.
Was it Roz and Opie? Were they both there?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know about that band. Like I just saw them live and they blew my mind. I don't know who's in it, who's not in it.
They usually have two singers, the Mexican dude and the white dude.
Oh yeah, the Mexican dude was singing.
Yeah, I think it's just him now. I don't know. I'm gonna look into that though.
No, Opie was on the latest album. I saw in the comments somebody saying Opie sounds way too overproduced on it, like they were auto-tuning him and shit. But maybe performing live, you can still have people on your shit, but they won't be touring members.
Everything's auto-tuned now. You know what I mean? Like, what are you gonna do about it?
Some form.
Yeah, you don't want your shit out there sounding too grungy when everything else is all polished.
What I don't understand is these fucking rappers, like this dude Travis Scott, and all these fucking rappers. Like, it used to be if you heard auto-tune in a rap song, it was only on the hook. It was like on some T-Pain shit. You know what I mean? And it would only be the hook that was the singy hook that was auto-tuned. But now they auto-tune their actual rap voice, like, and they put fucking layers and layers of auto-tune on their raps, and it's like, yo, this is fucking trash, dog. Like,
right?
What the fuck, man? Like Kid Rock, to me, that motherfucker used auto-tune correctly in that song. Only God knows why. Like, we knew the motherfucker could sing already. You know what I mean? And we knew he didn't need the auto-tune, but it added like a cool little effect.
It did.
Straight up.
It did.
But now it's just overdone to fucking death.
Horribly overdone. And by the way, T-Pain can actually fucking sing.
T-Pain's dope. And he's funny as hell. He was on Aqua Teen Hunger Force episode.
That's dope. But I like the grittiness and voices and shit, Like, I know in horrorcore a lot, they do a lot of that to get their voice. But like, I see Gritty, Old Dirty Bastard was kind of gritty to me. Your voice is gritty to me.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? I there's just something about it. I like it.
Yeah, it's that grittiness, bro. Like, it fucking hits your soul, dude. Like, and to cover that in a fucking 1,000 layers of auto-tune makes zero fucking sense. Like, that's diminishing your music and dating it like a motherfucker.
Yeah.
That's true.
I try to even imagine
back in time capsules and see all this shit and be like, what the fuck were they listening to?
This whole, like, I don't shit on the mumble rap and shit like too much. I will shit on it occasionally, but what I'm saying is, like, yo, all these mumble rappers, yeah, they're getting like hundreds of millions of streams and views, and they could do like sold out shows. But these motherfuckers are Poison. These motherfuckers are Motley Crue. These motherfuckers are Bon Jovi. You know what I mean? It's the equivalent of hair metal in the 80s, where it's all about the way you look and not your fucking music. And we're going to look back on all this bullshit in 10, 20 years and be like, oh my fucking God, like, what the fuck were we all thinking that we liked that shit, you know?
Yeah.
Hey, that's probably like the most original comparison I've heard yet for that. It's the fucking glam rock, the hair metal.
That's exactly what it is, bro. Style over substance.
It is. Who was that? Oh, Mr. Fuentes last week. We were talking about it. Like, you got to brand yourself, but people are branding themselves and selling themselves out so much. You're only getting like 20% of the actual, like, real person. Everything else is all bullshit.
Oh, yeah. It's the fucking Instagram generation, dude. It's fucking retarded. And like, a lot of these motherfuckers are my age, you know what I mean? And they're like, and I have some friends who are like, oh, fuck that rapidy rap. Like, nobody wants that shit. I was like, motherfucker, tell Jedi mind tricks nobody wants that shit. Tell fucking Ari the Rugged Man nobody wants that shit, who tours year fucking round to sold out clubs. Like, just because you're not selling out fucking big amphitheaters and shit like that doesn't mean the fucking culture is dead. You know what I mean? There's plenty of motherfuckers that love fucking actual bars still. And it seems like it's coming back a little bit with Logic, and even though I'm not a fan of Logic, you know what I mean? Like, Real spitters are coming back.
Hey, X-Rated's out of jail, so people got to step their fucking game up.
Yeah, and don't
Fucker,
play
real
around with
spitter.
X-rated.
No.
Don't play around with X-rated. That motherfucker will go back to prison. You know what I mean? he don't give a fuck. He's
And,
dope.
you know, Brother Lynch has been like silently dropping new music too. Like he just put one out maybe a month back.
I've never really gotten into him actually.
Really?
Yeah.
Man,
I like
he's got a lot
Yeah.
of good shit. His strange music era was kind of wonky. I felt more forced, but the rest of it is like just grimy, man. Like, hey,
that Manable Lecter album was
yeah,
was Strange Music era or was that pre?
that was strange music. That was the final. So it was a 3-part series, 3 albums about like the rise and of this serial killer. Like by the end of the first album, he snapped. The second album is him, you know, in the act, and then so it was Dinner and a Movie. I'm Lost on the second one, then Manable Lecter, and Manable Lecter was like the full realization, like him coming to that. Oh, this is what I am.
Okay.
I didn't even know there was a concept.
Yeah, it was a trip. That's why I'm saying, like, by the end of it, it felt a little forced. But Manable Lecter still came, like, really high up on one of my lists for favorite albums of his.
Oh yeah, man. There's some bangers on that motherfucker.
With Yellow Wolf, The Package, and Burns and Recognize on one track. That's where he, like, invites him to dinner, and then at the end, he tells him, like, you just ate human meat. One of them's like, that shit was pretty good.
Have you seen? Do you guys watch Always Sunny in Philadelphia?
I
I've
have
seen
watched it off
episodes.
and on over the years.
There's an episode where they want to try human meat, or they Dee and Charlie think they ate human meat. Someone convinced them they ate human meat, so they sneak into the morgue with a fucking with a hot plate.
Trying to
They're
sizzle it up fresh.
They're craving more flesh, but it turns out in the end it was just like a dead fucking pigeon.
Like,
Oh, man.
so where do you draw the line at? Eating people or having sex with dead people?
Say what? Brother Lynch raps about both.
I said, but where do you draw the line at?
Oh, there's no line. Come on.
Dinner and sex, or is it just dinner?
I'd have to eat it. I'd have to eat. I mean, I don't think I could put my mind through the psychological torture of fucking a dead body.
I think I would draw my line before both of that, but I mean, that's just me.
Bro, I'm down, bro. Fucking make me a sandwich.
Hey, that's what I used to tell. Okay, so I work at Subway, right? And the vegetarians and shit come in. They're a pain in the ass, especially the vegans. Like, change your glove, don't touch this, and all this other shit, right?
Pause. Why the fuck? A vegetarian is someone who gives a fuck about their body. Why the fuck is a vegetarian going in to eat Subway in the fucking first place? You know what I mean? Like,
they want their veggie sandwiches or veggie patties, right? And then the vegans come in, they don't want like cheese and shit. There's a funny story about a vegan putting mayonnaise on her shit. She didn't realize that it had egg in it. But anyway, so all the time they come in and shit, I tell them, like, I have no problem shit doing all this for you and shit, you know, because when the zombie apocalypse comes and we're all cannibals and shit, like, we're hunting you down. You guys are like grass-fed cattle and shit, you know? And they're like, what the fuck? And I'm looking at them, I like the little kid. I'm like, I'm like, oh, fuck. They got on my line pretty quick. But you should tell them, like, we're going to eat you because you're grass-fed. Like, I ain't chasing down the fat dude. I'm going to find your grass-fed ass. I'm getting that good shit, that Kobe.
yeah, exactly, bro. Like, I'm taking out the vegans and the vegetarians first, man.
Mm-hmm. Right? Get the
They
prime
gotta
meat.
be the leanest, best tasting, right? Right.
And
But I don't know if I'm looking for like some kind of ribeye. You think you could get a ribeye out of a person? Because I'd be looking for a beefy person for that.
Yeah,
That-
I mean, you start off, you eat the tiny little motherfuckers. You know what I mean? You're not starving yet, and then when it gets toward the end, like you gotta fucking, I mean, hopefully fucking catch one of me or you, fucking, you know what I mean? Like, they're gonna eventually, bro. Catch the fat boys, but we all get to eat vegetarians first.
Right. Should eat them first.
And we're back down the fucking ridiculous rabbit hole. Let's go.
We're down there kicking the floors down more. Now we've gone to well, mostly not having sex with dead people. No necrophilia, thankfully.
Necrophilia is a beautiful.
That's actually a good word.
It's like that Boondocks. The first time I heard Boondocks was on that Dead Neck track with Blaze, and that Dead Necks track like made it sound pretty fucking appealing. I ain't gonna lie.
I don't know that one. I'll have to check that out.
It's off Clockwork Gray. I think that was Blaze's whatever they call your best album, you know. That was...
We know who has Blaze on a track. Skribbal does.
I was just gonna say that. Got Blaze the Dead Homie, Boondocks. They're on my new album or my new EP, Quarantine Sessions, which is out now, motherfuckers. First 5 records. Everyone should go if you haven't heard it yet. I got a song on there. It's the song, literally the last song I fucking added to the EP, and it was just like a last minute fun, gimmicky ass song called "Fuck Carol Baskin," and that one's the one with 10,000 hits on fucking YouTube.
Yeah, bro.
It pisses me off, bro. I was so pissed.
It was dope, bro. It was fucking dope. I liked it. It made me laugh. Like, okay, so like, I'm gonna piss Skribbal off some more. You know what it reminded me of? It reminded me of the song "Dickhead," and like the fun of it.
A Mad Child?
I didn't say the name. He did.
We know what the fuck. I'm addicted to you being a dickhead. Da, 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 da. Hey, Mad Child dope.
Yeah, hey, that Lemon song, the Lemonade song or whatever, that shit was fucking actually, I liked it. I was like, okay. I didn't know what to expect.
Is that the new one?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, with Tom McDonald?
No, just the one he did.
Okay.
Yo, Mike, you cut out, bro.
Okay, I was like, was that me? Am I gone?
No, it's this fuckhead.
Oh, look, he's showing his butthole. Oh.
Am I back?
Nah.
Yeah.
Somebody called me.
In Arizona internet.
I see everybody. I can't hear nobody for shit, though.
Hands up, don't shoot.
Are you both in Arizona?
No, I'm from Arizona. Like, I grew up there, but I'm in Texas now.
Okay, Texas. How's the weather up there? Is it hot as fuck? It's hot as fuck here in LA.
Yeah, it's pretty much burning up. I'm out here in the garage. If I turn the fan on, it gets too fucking loud. So
exactly. That's why I'm sitting here with no fucking air conditioning to do this fucking.
I got a little my front room here, my game room. Like,
I hear you. For some reason I'm having an audio issue. I could barely hear them. The neighbor had called. I don't know if they can hear me very well.
We don't need. Yeah, let's take over this fucking show. Let's do a real fucking.
Guys, take the show over, you fucker.
Hell yeah. Sideways Mike. I like it. Okay.
Sideways Mike.
And I'm back. And I can hear you.
Good.
Someone still has lights on in your driveway. Okay, take it over for a quick second. I gotta let my in-laws know their truck lights are on.
Oh, okay. I was like, me.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure all mine are off here, but.
Oh. Yeah, I'll be right back. Yeah. That's my Skribbal voice. I'm gonna keep working on it. Okay.
What's up, babe? You want to come say hi to Skribbal? Later.
He's like, who, motherfucker?
Her brother, actually, like a year and a half ago, he grabbed me your Skinwalker tea.
Oh,
Uh,
really?
yeah, man. Like I wear a lot of other ones more often, just because like nobody fucking knows what it is. Like you can't even. It's not clear. I need
Yeah.
one with like a fucking fat Skribbal logo.
Yeah. That
Get your name out there.
I'm working on a lot more merch. I'm stepping my merch game up. You know what I mean? That was like the first fucking design, and it doesn't even have my name on it or no shit, and it's just like plain white. You know what I mean? I'm not really happy with it. So we're working on some really dope merch right now that's gonna drop in a couple months when this new album comes out.
You know, I will say I like the material. It. I've been getting some ones lately that are way too thick. I think Hearst Screen Productions, Chucky Chuck, they just switched theirs up and switched to like a lighter material. Because out here in the South, man, it's just way too hot for a thick black tee.
Oh
So
yeah.
yours was good. It was a nice fucking weight to it, breathability.
Oh, that's
That's
dope. Big
important,
shout.
man.
I was just gonna say a big shout out to my boy Chucky Chuck. That motherfucker, if you want to talk about merch game, like not a lot of people are fucking with like Chucky's got the fucking craziest amount of merch, man, I've ever seen. At fucking SRH Fest, he had like 2 fucking tables, an entire booth. You know what I mean? And that shit was just flying, bro. I was
He's
like, yo,
doing
Chuck.
it. He's got the brand though. Like I don't know when he's gonna go after all these other people using DGAF, but they did originate that shit, you know?
Yeah, he did. I know fucking Burger King used it, and he stopped Burger King from using the shit.
That's good. Yeah, you got to stand up for what's yours in this world. Like, there's so much theft of intellectual property going on. Ever since social media, like, they own all that shit and they're going to do what they want with it. And
Yeah.
the selling of your data, all that jazz. Yes. I don't want to get the video flagged on YouTube, you know?
Yeah, no shit. Hey, so before the show, I went on my social media and I put if anybody had any questions, and I got a couple here that me and you could go back and forth with.
Oh, yeah.
This is from Chris Lugalo on Instagram. Ass or titties?
Ass or titties. I'm gonna go titties. I used to have a rule like, you know, I like thick women. Uh, got a
No.
gorgeous wife now, not on the market, ladies. But I had a rule in my younger days that was as long as the belly doesn't stick out past the titties.
Yeah.
It
No,
was
no.
all that was
Well,
where it was at for me.
I like a thick girl, but no gunts, no big old fucking big ass fucking belly sticking the fuck out. Nah. Like if you're thick, fucking perfect. I'm gonna have to go. I'd say in my younger days I go titties, but as I get older I become Kramer, man. I'm an ass.
Fair enough. Yeah. You tend to tame out, mellow out a little bit in older age, and you
Yeah,
appreciate the finer things in life.
yeah, exactly. Yo, Mike.
Like Mike's ass.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Mike's perfect. If you wanna, if you're a fucking prison inmate, it's already beat to fucking death. You know what I mean?
And yet you still love me.
I still love you, bitch.
I know you fucking cunt.
All right, so Mike, I was saying, I reached out on my social media if anybody had any questions, and I got a few here. The first
I got a
one
couple
was
here too.
we already answered this one, so it's up to you. Ass or titties?
I heard you say titties. Me, I
I'm
like the small of the back, my old lady's back.
ass
That's my
or titties.
answer. That's
Oh,
my
that's
answer.
your
Yeah.
okay. The rest is just fucking questions, like typical fucking bullshit questions that I get asked all the time. Another, another one from Chris Lugalo, and I know he did this just to piss me off. Metallica or Megadeth? Chris, you fucking goddamn know it's Megadeth or go fuck your
Megadeth.
mom.
all
the
day.
fuck.
Megadeth or Go Fuck Your Mom. I like Metallica better.
Yeah, well, you're a fag.
Yeah, you're fucking wrong.
Yeah, well, I fucking like being wrong. I'm like the 1%.
They got a lot of material. I really haven't listened to much Megadeth, but I do like fucking that one that's like, "Hello, myself, it's me again." Like that one. That
Meet
tripped me
the
out when I
real.
first heard it. I was like, I've been sleeping on Megadeth this fucking long.
Oh, bro. Dave Mustaine got bars, dude. And
Yeah.
not to mention the motherfucker wrote every amazing Metallica song they have from the fucking first 2 records.
See, I didn't know that till recently.
What?
I
Really?
didn't know that till recently. I like their first 3. I never really got into Megadeth. I ran through grunge and then into punk rock and then into hip hop punk rock and the West Coast shit.
Yeah, see, Dave was in Metallica for about a year when they first started. Those motherfuckers like didn't have it. Like Dave Mustaine was like the older dude, and he was only older by like a year and a half. You know what I mean? But he was like from the streets and shit, and he was a killer guitar player. They used his riffs. They kicked him out of the band in '83 before they recorded the first album, and continued to use his riffs for the next 3 fucking records.
Learn something new every day. No, that's a trip. I know, like, my dad got me a computer from one of his friends. He's always been in the tech industry. So once I moved to Arizona back in '99, my first computer was from his friend, and his son had a bunch of music loaded on it, and like all the Metallica ever was on there.
Yeah.
And there were some. Like there's some tracks I definitely dug, like Lover Man. That one fucking
That's
me.
That's a cover song.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Lover Man.
And Leper Messiah.
That's a Dave Mustaine song.
Okay. See? Then yeah. That just reinforces my answer of Megadeth.
So Chris Lugalo, you knew I was gonna fucking answer Megadeth. That was a completely useless fucking question, but you just wanted to get me pissed off. So there you go.
Yeah, I've already reported
gave me-
before that. I already reported before that he has a shrine of Dave Mustaine in his house. Gets up, does push-ups, and masturbates every day in front of it. I've
cock
reported
push-ups.
Told ya.
But that computer also got me into hip hop too, because it had NWA on it, and that's where I first really started listening to that. And this guy out of, I think, Cleveland or Columbus, Pimp Daddy Welfare. I don't know if anybody's heard of him.
But that's a dope fucking name, man. That's
right.
like some shit right there, bro.
He was just like just a tall white dude. Fucking made songs like Elmo Pimp's Hose and Mr. Octopornopus.
What the fuck?
Bobby Dildo. Like it was all out there, man. And fuck Eminem and fuck Kid Rock. Like that's before I even knew about ICP and everything. I was already fuck Eminem. Like I know they play your track there on Shade 45, and that was dope, but I couldn't like the status because I was like, that's Eminem's channel, man. But look, yeah, man. I think you can find that one and Elmo Pimp's Hose on YouTube.
See, I have a love-hate relationship with Eminem because as a white boy who's trying to rap, especially in middle school, the first thing you're gonna get fucking compared to is fucking Eminem, dude. And that shit went on for goddamn years. You know what I mean? So that really like made me start being like, yo, fuck Eminem. Fuck him. Like totally irrationally, like, fuck Eminem. You know what I mean? But I used to really fuck with those first 2 Eminem albums, but now like I don't even fuck with those. Like I've outgrew those, and his new shit just irritates me beyond fucking control. You know what I mean? Like if I hear him and if I hear any of his music of the last 10 fucking years, I lose my shit. His fucking voice is unbearably bad.
Okay.
I can attest to that. For me, it was that original experience with that track, and then Isham, really. Like, Isham lays into him on a lot of tracks.
Well,
And
it's because Eminem is like this golden fucking god and gives all these shout outs to all these fucking rappers who he's never taken on any tours. But he likes to, give them little shout outs and be like, I love Cool G Rap. You know what I
or
mean?
put
But
him on
really
his release party flyers, not asking them if they would come or not, or even telling them who the fuck he was.
straight disrespectful. You know what I mean? Who the fuck goes up to someone with their name on some shit and goes, I'm asking you now.
Yeah.
That's some like real funny style shit.
Mm-hmm.
Hey,
there, man.
you hate this so much, and since you did Carol Baskin, you hate this so much. You should do one that's based upon why you don't like him, and do a music video with fucking the blonde hair and shit.
Nah, I'm not dedicating that much time to the motherfucker.
With my head, it was fucking great.
I don't hate Eminem, but
that's my point.
It's yeah. I don't know. I wouldn't dedicate that either. You know what I mean? And I like getting played on Shade 45. Why am I gonna burn that fucking bridge?
Right. No, I wouldn't.
Yeah. No, that's legit.
Mike always with the fucking with the good ideas.
Yeah, always got good ideas. You see how far it's gotten?
It's good though. There's a million, like, everybody's out of work now, so I'm sure Sirius's listenership is down, but they've also been letting you listen on an app on your phone for a while if you're a regular subscriber. So I found my streaming of any music is way down because I used to drive like 3.5 hours a day and be in hotels, but now I'm home with the family, so I can't listen to quarantine sessions with my daughter right there, man. I tried once.
Absolutely, bro, and you shouldn't.
No, bro, the one with your kid at I like the one where at the end your kid's like fucking. I like that one, Daddy. I like that shit.
Yeah, you're talking about This Kind of Love, and that goes to another question I got on social media. Mike Olson said, "Write more songs like In the Dark and Some Kind of Love." Well, Mike Olson, this new album, I have a lot of very personal shit. You know what I mean? Skinwalker was one personal song and a bunch of conspiracy theories and braggadocio shit. Black Eyed Children is basically, down to the title, calling me and all my friends who lived in crack houses, the Black Eyed Children. So this new album is really gonna dive into some deep dark shit. You know what I mean? So you'll get more songs like In the Dark and That Kind of Love and shit like that. So big shout out to Mike Olson.
Okay, well, we have someone on here. I've been ignoring them. I'm a dick. So let's go through some of their fucking shit. Dope Man has a few on here. He says Skribbal's a closet Logic fan. It was a raccoon. It was a raccoon. Yes, we can. Just you. Here, and then he says he changes his logo every album. Shaking my head, and then he said, "Shut the fuck up, Stan."
Now, all right, this is my fucking manager, you fucking cocksucking fuck, and he's the biggest fan on the fucking planet, and everything Eminem does is fucking superior to everybody else, but I will respect that because you're my manager, motherfucker, and I will say no more.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Very PC answer there.
Yes. Just because I respect and love you, Dennis, you piece of shit.
He said rap God.
Rap God.
Come on, bro. We know MGK is the rap god.
Oh, fuck. Come on,
we know MGK slaughtered Eminem in that beef. Let's not be fucking ridiculous here.
Come on, neither of them can stand up to the shine of Tom McDonald.
Oh my. Yeah,
Still
that's what the
fucked up
world.
his cat.
That's what the world needs. Republican rap.
Hey, you know what trips me out though? Is like I like some of his earlier stuff, and then at the end here, like there was like one song recently that it hit me. It wasn't one with him and Mad Child. It was a different one. And I was like, all right, that's actually pretty dope. I just don't remember which one it is.
Sober.
Maybe it was Sober. Yeah, I think so. It probably hit me on one of those days.
I don't think Tom McDonald is a terrible rapper. I think he's corny as fuck. And I think he needs to really spend a lot more time constructing his fucking schemes. And because he just does the most basic ass fucking shit. You know what I mean? And 2020, bitch, you're doing that basic shit. The fuck.
Hey, so I got pretty much a mostly love-hate relationship with him and his old lady, because before he blew up at all, right when fucking Dear Rappers came out, he was supposed to come on the show, was hype about it, everything else, and then he started getting more hits and left me hanging. Well, we got Nova Rockefeller. She was coming on, and then she
is cool as fuck. Nova is. I've talked to Nova a lot. She's a really cool ass chick.
She fucking she canceled out over her cat dying or something that day. And like I've gone on some rants and shit, like on a Tom McDonald fan page I'm no longer allowed to be on. And I'd be like, fuck Nova Rockefeller and fuck her cat. And they would be like, hey, what the fuck's wrong with you? I'm like, shut the fuck up. It's between me and her fucking cat. You know what I mean? Yeah. But at the same time, Living Dead Girl has her phone number and shit. So I probably should reach out and stop ragging. But I don't know. Like, I don't know. Her videos kind of went trashy. And that's when I kind of lost it.
Nova is cool. And she's 10 times the rapper that Tom McDonald is, which is hilarious.
Oh, that's fucking dope. Nice. Maybe I have the Living Dead Girl reach out to her. I don't know. There's been a few people out there I'm probably pissed off will never come on. But maybe. I don't know. I might get Razakel on once.
We still got to get Mad Child, like, get to the root of this whole Tom McDonald shit.
Yeah, we can definitely.
I'm saying it felt like definitely like a forced album.
Yeah, but here's the positive I will do. I don't want to talk total shit about Tom McDonald because, but here's what I do respect about him. I might not like his content or agree with his content, you know what I mean? But he's not afraid to be a Republican rapper. And that's some shit that some real fucking ball in hip hop, you know what I mean? To go against the whole fucking political view of hip hop and go completely opposite. I respect that in the underdog, I'ma do me no matter what, fuck you kind of attitude. But I'm not vibing with his music very much. But I respect the fuck out of that.
Canada?
Yeah, that was the other thing that fucking. Did you see the video with him and Mad Child?
Were they Americans?
White trash, yeah, dude. They're covered in American flags and shit, and it's like, yo, you both are Canadian.
Right. Yeah. Hey, but you know what? I've made this connection before. I always said that McDonald is the Trump of rap.
Okay.
Because he's willing to say all these things and incite and play off feelings and everything else with people and get people emotionally charged. I will give him credit for being able to do that. And like you said, in the most basic way.
I'd say as far as politically, he's the Trump of rap, but I would say 6ix9ine is the fucking true Trump of rap.
The rat of rap.
If this motherfucker just, is a fucking total fraud. This motherfucker will say whatever the fuck he wants, get out of fucking jail from snitching on a whole fucking gang that he hired, and then fucking, you know what I mean? That's very Trump-esque to me.
Show us Tekashi's fucking tax records.
Hey, I was excited, right? I was excited though because I made one of those for when you did the Snitch song. And you posted it on Instagram for me.
What was that? You made one? I didn't hear.
Huh?
I didn't hear you.
When he
Oh,
made his snitch song, you reposted it on Instagram for him.
no, I was saying like you had she would make best comments and shit, and like fuck, I forget what I did, like something about him snitching on you somehow. There's a little competition you had.
Oh, okay, yeah. When I dropped the diss track.
Yeah. That shit was pretty. Like you get people doing some stuff when you drop shit. You get reactions. Where I'm going with it.
That's
Like,
true. I wish
like
I
all,
could see your Facebook and tell that, but you know, whatever. Fuck Gringo Suave.
hey Mo, I tried to find you. I couldn't find you.
You do.
Well, that's still not fixed.
No, it's a conundrum, man.
It's a conundrum. Hey man, when people fucking ignore me, bro, they get fucking smashed. You know what I mean? I don't care
I've
if
never been the one to ignore. You can look on anybody I'm a fan of, man. They get love daily.
I don't know, motherfucker. Why are you blocked?
I probably spouted off, said some shit. I was drinking back then when that happened.
That's possible. You know what I mean? I'm quick with the block button, bro. I don't give a fuck. Like if you're talking shit about Megadeth, you're getting blocked. You know what I mean?
I
That's
think
what happened.
actually that was right when I started doing the Gonzo Styles admin page, and I really neglected my own page. Like, and I was getting tagged in a lot of stuff because I was Funny Farm Records always tagged me in their stuff. I was just helping people get reach and whatnot. And so that could have been it. You could have been just tired of seeing all the tagged shit I was in. This motherfucker never posts anything. It's all just him and 49 others.
Yeah, well, Mike does that to me fucking daily, and I have to remove every single one from my fucking page.
Yeah.
I do. Hey, I got he's like number 7. He's like number 7 on my tag list and shit. Like I try and do random things. I got one in Messenger for you too.
Oh,
I'm gonna
great.
send it to you. Same one I sent you to you, fucking gringo, about Walmart.
Oh, yeah.
Thank
Asshole for that one.
you, Crooked G, for that. That was an awesome one. Same one I sent it to, they're like, oh motherfucker.
Did y'all tune in to NetFest?
I worked.
I was asked to do a set, and I was gonna have my son, so I couldn't do it. But I'm putting together a dope little live stream that I'm gonna do maybe next week, the week after, and I'm putting together a dope little set. So no, I didn't tune in because I have my son. But how was it? I heard a lot of motherfuckers were on there.
Yeah, I think the most I saw was like 3.9, maybe at one point, maybe 4K tuned in. It was broken up into like 3 segments: a pre-tailgate, the pre-party, happy hour, and then main event.
I heard was it something with Redman? I heard Redman's name.
I don't think he performed. We only saw him do like little promos, little bumps, you know.
That's what's up, though.
Yeah,
That's dope,
him.
man. That's cool as fuck, man. That Redman is down with Twisted like that. That's cool.
He's played The Gathering before, I believe.
Yeah, but didn't they get pelted with bottles and shit?
That could be a possibility.
I know.
So
I know. Violent J talked about Method Man suing them at one point because of that.
that makes sense then. But how can you sue someone for like people who showed up to your show and threw bottles at you?
Well, I kind of get. I mean, I don't agree with the suing shit. You know what I mean? But like,
Yeah.
if you're Method Man in Red, you're Meth and Red, bro. Like you're hip hop icon.
Why would
You know what I mean?
disrespect him like that?
Yeah, I mean that's what I don't get, bro. Like, why would the fuck would anybody throw a goddamn bottle at Red and Meth? Like, if I saw someone do that, I would fucking beat the shit out of them, dude. That's disrespect.
Yeah, that would not go down.
Hey, Skribbal, what else we got to cover real quick? Because we're going to be shutting down soon. But, you know, you're always welcome on anything.
Well, that's good because my phone is at 7%. So, question? What'd you say?
Any last words, bro?
Nah, bro. It was an honor to be on the show, and fucking homie, I'm gonna unblock you. You know what I mean? Maybe Mike spelled your name wrong or some shit. You know what I mean? And I searched the wrong shit. But you're a cool motherfucker, and I'm gonna definitely unblock you if I can. But yeah, Black Eyed Children is coming soon. Everyone go check out the Quarantine Sessions. It's out now on Force 5 Records. Force 5 Records. Big shout out to fucking King Relic and Prolific. Me and Prolific got some fucking bangers. The mixtape volume 2, Ruckus volume 2, Force 5 mixtape is dropping hopefully in July. I don't know if I should have said that, but I just did. Big shout out.
Yeah.
We're not
Big-
taking it down, Donnie.
Yep. Big shout out to DRP and fuck Rick Dog.
Yeah, fuck Rick Dog, who's coming on Saturday, and we're gonna say fuck Rick Dog. We're taking his virginity.
His anal.
Oh yeah.
He asked me to take it easy on him. I told him no bridle, bro. Grab me by the ears, and we're just gonna see what happens.
What
Make sure you can stock up on Vaseline, because
And Gatorade, because you need Gatorade moments like that.
hey, Mike, I might is that you're doing that one with Rick Dog on Saturday?
Yeah.
I'll have my son here, but I might pop in for 5-10 minutes or something.
That's what's up, bro. We can do that.
I'd appreciate it, dude.
Yeah, we can definitely do that.
I've never fucking talked to Rick Dog. I've talked to everybody else on the phone or have met them, you know what I mean, on the label, but I've never fucking talked to Rick Dog in my life. So fuck you, Rick Dog, you fucking piece of shit.
Oh man, I hope he's watching or listening. I know he'll probably end up watching it. Much love to dude though. Okay, I think he's about the last other. I've never got Mars. We talked about it and it didn't happen. And he was busy in LA. And I've never had Danny Diablo on, but I've had the rest of Force 5.
Hey, bro. If you want Danny on?
Now I want Danny on. What are you talking about, dude?
Yeah, man.
Dude.
All right, I'll make it happen.
You get an extra PP touch now.
Yeah. Yay, PP touch.
Right?
I saw that video of him the other day. Fucking, he was like shooting guns into the stream behind this house.
Yeah, those motherfuckers didn't want to give him a gun either.
Well, all right, guys, let's send this out. This is the couch. That was Skribbal. This is Gringo Suave. And we're out. Much love, everybody. Tune in next week. We'll have these guys pop on, and we'll have Rick Dog, Force 5 Records. Fuck Rick Dog.
Deuces.
Hey, he was totally mad about that, too. YouTube, you get a little end of everything right now.